Is 2025 the worst year to visit Disneyland Paris? With major construction, ride closures and big changes coming, you may be rethinking your trip. But wait, there is brand new entertainment and all new events on the way. So is a 2025 trip to Disneyland Paris worth it? Let's find out. Welcome back to Most Magical Guides. My name is Sophie, and if you are planning a trip to Disneyland Paris in 2025, then you need to know all about the huge transformation that is happening across the resort. From tons of construction walls to brand new seasons coming to Disneyland Paris, 2025 is going to be interesting to say the least. Let's break it all down so you can decide if 2025 is a good year for you to visit or whether you would be better to wait until 2026. Disneyland Paris is currently undergoing one of its biggest transformations ever. Walt Disney Studios Park is expanding massively and having a completely new rebranding. So of course, there is a lot of construction to contend with. You will see a lot of construction zones in Walt Disney Studios Park in 2025, but also in Disney Village and in Disneyland Park itself. Some fan favourite rides are also undergoing prolonged renovations. So you may find areas of the parks looking more like a work in progress than a magical escape. So if you have never been to Disneyland Paris before, or this is your once in a lifetime trip, 2025 may not be the experience you are expecting. You are definitely not going to be getting what you see in the adverts. If you wait to visit until 2026, you will be able to experience the parks at their full glory. Plus, you will get to experience the brand new world of Frozen Land, see the complete transformation of Walt Disney Studios Park as it becomes Disney Adventure World, and a lot of the other construction will be completed by then, so you will get the full Disneyland Paris experience. However, it's not all bad news. Disneyland Paris is bringing us some amazing new experiences in 2025. Something I'm super excited for is the brand new music festival season that will be in Disneyland Paris from the 19th of April until the 7th of September. This brand new season event is going to be celebrating the music of Disney with special performances, entertainment and special appearances. We don't know the full details yet, but we have had a sneak peek. We know we are going to be seeing Minnie and her marching band on Main Street, Moana and her musicians, and Disney hits in concert. That is a lot of M's to say in one sentence, but it sounds so incredible. I'm really hoping that Minnie's marching band is actually a new parade. The past couple of years, we have seen some really remarkable parades in Disneyland Paris with a million splashes of colour and Dream and Shine Brighter. So this could be what we are looking to fill that void. As someone that grew up in the 90s, I grew up in the renaissance of Disney films, and it was the soundtrack of my whole childhood. So going and listening to these songs in concert, including the modern hits, the classics, is going to be absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to see it. 2025 got off with a bang, literally, with a brand new fireworks show. Disney Tales of Magic is a state-of-the-art fireworks show that also includes drones and projections down Main Street, which is the first time we've ever seen this in Disneyland Paris. Tales of Magic features characters from Cinderella, Pinocchio, Lilo and Stitch and Encanto, plus much more, and includes an iconic soundtrack. Disneyland Paris really is a world leader in the Disney parks when it comes to their entertainment. The nighttime shows are spectacular, and they were the first park to incorporate drones, and they have really elevated the shows. So this is going to be something you definitely don't want to miss out on. It's going to be the perfect way to punctuate the end of your Disney day. As we mentioned, Walt Disney Studios Park is undergoing a huge transformation, but some of it we won't have to wait long to experience. In spring 2025, World Premiere will be opening, which is going to be the brand new entrance to the park. We formerly had Studio One, which had shops and restaurants and had a movie making theme, and with World Premiere we're going to be having an old Hollywood glamour entrance to the park, which I think is going to be absolutely stunning. I'm so glad that they're still keeping that movie making theme, but it looks beautiful, and it's going to be the best way to be welcomed into the park. Disney Village will also have some exciting updates for us. 3 of the Disney stores are currently being renovated, so they're more updated and sleek. One of my personal favourites is Disney Style, and I cannot wait for that to reopen. It's a great place for Disney apparel, and the new design looks fantastic. We're also seeing the Lego store is going to have a renovation, and there's going to be updates to the dining. McDonald's and Sports Bar are having a renovation, and we're getting a brand new Italian restaurant called Casa Julia, which is where Planet Hollywood used to be. The update we have all been waiting for is Big Thunder Mountain to reopen. This is definitely a fan favourite ride. It's my favourite ride in Disneyland Paris, and I would actually say it's the best Big Thunder Mountain in the entire world. And it is so sad that it's closed. It's undergoing this lengthy refurbishment, likely lasting 6 months. So hopefully by the summertime, this will reopen and we can all go on the wildest ride in the wilderness once again. So if you are a frequent visitor to Disneyland Paris, or you don't mind a bit of construction, there's still so many amazing things to experience. So should you visit Disneyland Paris in 2025? Here's my final verdict. If this is your first ever trip, or it's your once in a lifetime visit, I would wait until 2026. That way you can visit the parks when they are in their full glory once again, and you won't see all of the construction walls or have missing rides. Plus, the parks will be even bigger than before because World of Frozen will have opened, so you'll have a brand new land to explore. As well as a whole new land, we're going to have a whole new part of Walt Disney Studios Park, although we will have to get used to calling it Disney Adventure World, as it will be known then. This new part of the park is going to have more dining, more shops, more rides, and an incredible new nighttime show. So 2026 is going to be a fantastic year to visit. But if you're a returning visitor and you absolutely love Disneyland Paris, particularly the entertainment that they offer, this is still a fantastic year to visit. I recently went, and yes, you did notice the construction walls, but luckily a lot of the rides were still open and it didn't really impact our experience too much. I would say for people that don't get to go that often, it does impact some of your images, perhaps if you're taking photographs, stuff like that. But if you were lucky enough to be a returning visitor, that doesn't really have to get in your way or dampen your spirits. We had an amazing trip, and it was one of those things where you might notice the construction walls at first and then they kind of melt away. In Walt Disney Studios Park, you do have to move around the park a bit differently at the moment, but again, our actual experience in the parks, during the rides, the shows, meeting characters was still fantastic. So I think Disneyland Paris is still a great park to visit in 2025 if you are someone that gets to visit Disneyland Paris more frequently. What do you think? Are you going to be visiting Disneyland Paris in 2025, or are you holding out until 2026? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell so that you never miss out on any Disney planning tips. And if you would like some expert advice on how to plan your own dream Disneyland Paris trip, do head to my website mostmagicalguides.com, where I have lots of services where I can help you plan your own most magical trip. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, I hope you have a most magical day. Bye bye.